Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of my community lakes and ponds out here in Arizona. We're all the way out here at Paloma Community Park. It's way out in the northwest in Peoria. It's off of Lake Pleasant Road. It's a pretty big park here. It's very wide open. There's really not a lot of shade other than man-made shade over by the park there. And here's the lake. Again, there's no seating areas all the way around. There's dirt and some cement areas, but really no shade or seating. So if you come here, you might want to bring your own seats or some type of shade. And it's July 2nd, Friday, 2001. I'm going to set up and we'll see if we can catch anything today. Well, I just recasted the catfish pole because as soon as I threw it in when I wasn't recording, just getting ready to set up, it got hit immediately. They almost took the bacon off, so that's a good sign. Looks like we're not going to get much relief from the sun today. And we got bluegills right here. I don't know if you can see that little guy. I think it's actually a decent sized bluegill right along the edge here. I talked to some guys when I came up here that were just leaving. They said they didn't have a ton of luck. Early they did. They got some bluegills and one bass. I asked them if there were carp in here. They said they don't think so, but I would be surprised if there wasn't, because I did bring some bread. I'll give that a shot today, since this is the only park we'll be hitting today, the last one in Peoria. I lost my good shad Rapala just before I left Pioneer yesterday. It got snagged on a rock and my line broke, and it was afternoon, after 12, and I was like, I guess that's a sign that it's time to wrap things up yesterday. It was nice to hit that one bass, almost get him in. Maybe today we can land a fish. This must be a pretty newer park. These trees still have wood stands holding them up. They're not developed yet for any kind of shade. They're all very small, so I assume this is a fairly new park. It'd be nice once the trees grow in so people can actually get some shade. Surprised they didn't incorporate some more seating areas with shade. I only see 4. There's 4 little sitting areas with shade around this whole thing, so not much. Never really used swim jigs much, but I picked this one up. It's a Strike King. The only thing I had that was darker colored like this was a really long worm, which might be too long, but I thought I would try it. There seems to be some cover over here. Let's see how this goes through the cover. Really sure how you work a swim jig, so I don't know if you just cast and retrieve or let it sink and actually do the jig. There's definitely a lot of structure here. That's stuck on something. There we go. Oh, I think I just broke it off. Alright, so much for that. So this is Paloma Community Park, another community fishing water. It's a 3-acre lake. It says it's about 12 feet deep. I've moved over to the other side here. It's just after 10 o'clock. I was right over on that side. Did get a hit on my catfish pole right away. Decided to move over to this side, just opposite of it, because the wind is in my face. This way I can cast with the wind. And there's also one of the shaded benches over here, so I can try to get some relief from the sun. So we'll see if we can get over here. I got the catfish pole back out with some bacon. Just put some new bacon on the catfish pole because when I checked it, it was gone again. Oh, I see it's getting little tugs right now. Just put new bacon on there. Trying to keep the line tight because something's taking it off of the line. It might just be small little fish. I mean, it was hit hard when I first got here, so I know that was no little fish that hammered it the first time I got here. So I guess it's a race between, well, the smaller fish get the food off before the bigger fish get to it. I switched over to a orange blue fox spinner. This water's fairly clear. I'll try to throw something a little flashy at them. I moved over here because the wind was in my face, and now the wind has died down, and it feels like it's just getting more humid. It is a sticky day. Over 90 degrees so far, and 30 plus humidity with hardly any breeze. Try to get past these little weeds hanging out here so I don't snag up on them. Oh, I think that's a weed. Yeah, I snagged up on something. Oh, dang it. Don't want to lose another lure today. I can see my line. I can see the lure. So my line's stuck on something. What it's stuck on. It's the line that's stuck, not the lure. And we lost it. So we're using a Rapala Brat here. Try him right here for a little bit, and then I may just start fishing bottom, since that's where I'm getting all the bites. Oh, and did we just lose another one? We might have just lost another one. Oh, we just lost another one. We've gotten two nice tugs on the catfish pole, but nothing hooked on it. I think it's because I don't have the right hook. I've got that number 2 hook on there, which I would not want to normally use for catfish. But it's gotten 2 pretty good yanks. It's getting a 3rd right now. Oh, he might be on there. Let's find out. Still tugging. Maybe we got ourselves a catfish by the end of the day. He's still fighting. Yeah, he's on there. My drag is way loose though. Oh, well, at least we got something. Let's hope we can land him. He feels pretty strong actually. I think all catfish are pretty strong. I don't want to have my drag too tight. small number 2 hook on here, so a decent little catfish, I think. Very white, almost looks like an albino. Looks almost like an albino catfish. I've never seen a catfish this white before. I think it's, if they have such thing as an albino catfish, that's what this is. Look at this thing, he's pure white. I have never seen a catfish this color before. And he's croaking pretty good. Let's get the hook out and get him back in the water. That's definitely one of the coolest catfish I've ever caught. Let me get a good view for you guys. He's croaking up a storm in there. Not a big channel catfish, but I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a white channel catfish before. So that's pretty cool. No? Let me get a good look at this guy. Look at this. I have never seen a white channel catfish. So I guess if there's no such thing as an albino catfish, that's what this one would be. Well, I feel like that's a good way to end the day. That was a pretty cool fish to catch. So we're going to wrap it up over here at Paloma Community Park. Our next one's going to be out in Glendale. So stay tuned for that episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe. If you do see anything and you have any questions, please comment. I'd definitely like to hear back from you guys. And I'll see you on the next one.